guys, okay, I think with 3 pages, it's quite thick already and heavy, but we still have a lot of papers left. So I still have 1 full pack left, and these, they are not full. Well, these, well, no, they are not full, but these I have left. This one is a full page. So this one I have still left and a full package. So yeah, what do you say? I think even with only these papers, that's enough for a cover. So I still have 6 pages left to use. So what do you say? Shall we do first the cover and then we'll just see what we have left with the papers? Or do you want to do first a page? Okay. I think I do first the cover. I think that's a normal thing that I like to do first. Alright, so we are gonna do first the cover. Cool. So let's see how large the chipboard needed to be. Okay, let's start with the cover. So what I thought was, let me grab the page. We need a little more for the chipboard than the page. You can do the same, but I like it to be a little bigger. So assume that this page is going to be on this spine right here. Then I want to make sure that I have something left, because I am going to make that extra hinge on it. So that means that I need that extra hinge on here and still have space on this side for our inserts. Alright, now I just grabbed what I already have made for the pages, and it's quite thick already, but of course we need that space. You don't want to make this as thick as possible, because people like to add pictures on your album, so it's gonna be fatter. So I have already made this side, this size of the spine. That's plenty for making another page if possible, and otherwise 3 is also a very good size. Alright, so I'm gonna give you the measurements. So you need 2 of these. That's 11/5 by 8.5 inch, and in centimeters that's 29.5 by 21.5 centimeters. So you need 2 of these, and then this is for the spine. This is 3/3 by 8.5 inch, and or 9.5 by 21.5 centimeters. Alright, so these are the measurements that you can write down for yourself to have, and let's make the cover. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna attach those chipboard with material that I like to use the best way. I just love contact paper, and in the past one I used to add these nice contact paper in my kits. I had so many leftover pieces, and I just don't want to throw this away. In your kit you are going to be 2 pieces of these. Well, not these small ones, believe me. You search for in your kit, you will find 2 pieces of contact paper, and they will be enough to add on your cover. I believe these are 2 of these sizes. Alright, so you can add 2 pieces on each other. So yours is this size and even longer. So just grab 1 piece, see how you can fit your chipboard on it, but you will get enough. I promise you, you will not get these small pieces that I'm going to use. But I can't throw this away, you can still use it. you still can use it. So you can peel this off without scrolling back. That's a good thing about this one. You don't have to attach these on each other, and you don't have to stick your fingers on it. Alright, but you get the picture. So I'm gonna attach these two, these 4 I think I need, on each other. And the best thing to do that is take your time for it to peel this off. Don't rush anything. Okay, so you just peel these two off and just lay these on each other. See? Just peel this up, lift this up, and attach this to each other with, well, 1/2 inch about. That's a good size. Alright, so that's the first thing that I need. I'm gonna add this already on it before I continuing, so it's not in the way. Alright, so you will have one big piece of this one. You don't have to add that many things on each other. Alright, so I'm gonna continuing till I have this completely covered up with that contact paper, and then I'll come back to you. Alright guys, I think I am ready to continuing. Alright, let's see, where is my tape? Where did I hit my tape? Alright, I do have, where is it? I need my tape. Oh, I can't find it. Just have to grab another one. Alright, so I'm gonna, because yeah, it's still contact paper and it will stick, but I just love to add, just in case, some extra tape on it. Just in case. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add some tape all the way around. Just in case, so everything will stay put. Alright, so you will see already how I added my chipboard, and you will see that I have enough space, and I'm gonna tell you how much space that I need, that I always gonna add, because we need it. There is coming to be papers in between those spaces right here, so that's exactly what we need. Alright, so, well, I think it's, well, 1/4, 3 or 3/16, and it's in millimeters, it's 5 millimeters I keep open. So you can imagine, I love having these wide enough. Alright, the next thing that I'm gonna do is cut the corners. Alright, leave a little on. And a little on, it means at the corner. So don't cut too short to the chipboard. Leave 2 millimeters open from the edges. And it's a big piece, so we need the space. But leave 2 millimeters open from that chipboard corner. Okay, now we can go on. Alright, so the first thing that I like to do, really my table is really too short, but we can manage. Yes, now we can manage. I have it all in one side. You don't, but can't give you all the pieces. Well, anyway, so the first thing I'm going to do, you see that I added one piece on here, so just gonna push that a little on each other. So the first thing is, of course, take this out. Don't forget. Oops. Oh my goodness, I just fixed that lamp. I think it's already the 7th time that it falls down. Oh, okay. I will fix that in just a sec. Alright, just fold this to the front and push it. Not push it, pull it. You need to pull this down so your edge is nicely straight to your chipboard. Alright, just continuing. This will fall down in just a sec. You just pull and push this against your chipboard all the way to the corners. And then flatten it down. Same thing here. Pull it and just lift this up, pull it, and use your hand to squeeze it to your chipboard. Then just grab a bone folder, any bone folder, and squeeze it into your chipboard. That's that for one side. Okay, turn this over and do exactly the same thing. You also can use some glue if you like. I don't think it's needed, but you can add some glue right here. But anyway, same thing here. Just, this is my second piece, so I'm just going to do this one first. Pull and make this flat. Pull, make it flat with your hand. Okay, now I go to this side. There we go. Flat it. Make sure all the bubbles are out. And if you did a good pull, then this side is nicely attached to your chipboard with no air. No air at all. Here we go. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Make sure that all the air is out. Now we go to the sides. I'm gonna do almost exactly the same thing, only this time with that little space that we kept away from the corner. You will see that there is a little opening right here. I'm gonna squeeze my bone folder around it so it will be nice and flat. Okay, so I'm just gonna go around the corner. Make this nice flat. Same thing here. Just go around the corner and make this nice flat. Alright, same thing here. This is also 2 pieces, so it's easier to use one at a time. That means that you don't get any bubbles. Okay. Turn this down. Same thing on the side. And here you go. Here we have a nice flat corner. If you have, and I don't have it, but if you have a little piece right here that you can tuck your scissor under, like this, just cut it off. You don't want to see anything coming loose. So that's just that only little extra thing, tiny little thing. And make sure that it's nice flat. Yeah, cool. Oh, I thought, what is this? But it's just a little cut off. Alright, same thing on this side, guys. We're almost here. Well, I just peeled it off. Okay. Just add another piece on. Yep, there we go. Here we go, guys. Just make this flat in the corners. Push this down, and then you get a nice corner. Here, same thing here. If there is any piece that's bulky, you just can cut it off. This one is perfect. Alright, flat this down, and that's that. Alright, so here we have our cover. With that much ease. This one you can fold down, and now it is all filled in perfectly. Now I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to make sure that my contact paper will nicely straight attach to my chipboard on the back too. Make sure all the bubbles are gone. Here we go. Yep, that's that. Wow, this is gonna be big. Alright, cool, big. We love big. Alright, before I'm continuing, and normally I do forget that, but before I'm forgetting that, is I'm going to add already some tape on here. And that is to make sure that our paper is going to be attached nicely, just along these openings. So this is just so I don't forget. And perhaps you are having the same problems, then it's a good advice to do this right now. Okay, here we done. Yes, cool. Okay, so let's decorate the first thing on the front. I was thinking about a closure. What kind of a closure do we want? I think it's a long time ago that we did a ribbon closure, and I don't know if that's too feminist. I don't know. Do you like that? I do like a ribbon closure on the side, especially with this kind of a thing. But like I said, I don't know if you like it to be. Yeah, I don't know. Is it too? But I do like it. Why not? Can you do a ribbon closure on a kind of a Halloween album? I think you can. And if you don't agree with me, then you just skip this part, but I really believe that we can do it. And I'm gonna do it because it's my project and I'm just gonna do whatever I love to do. And that is using, this time, a ribbon closure. Okay, I'm just gonna eyeball the middle. I'm gonna remove, not completely, but what's the middle? Is this the middle? I guess it is. Okay. Here we go. Let's do the same thing on the back. Same thing. Here we go. Add a few pieces. And then just grab the other part. Here we go. That's that, so we don't forget. I always forget normally. Alright, so yeah, even with a big one, you still can make a nice closure. Okay, wow, this is big, 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 big. Okay, let me put this way so I have a nice front look. Okay, what else? What else? Oh, what shall we do on the spine? Wait, I know something nice. Okay, for those who watched more of my videos, do you remember that I do have this bookbinders linen? And they are all four available in my Etsy shop, but for this time, I think yeah, this will fit too, and this will fit too, but I think this one is my favorite one. A nice black crocodile spine. Let me see. This one is just too short. Yeah, it's just too short. So I'm gonna make this way. Yep, definitely. You can wrap this around if you like. It's nice tin material, so you can wrap it around. I think I'm gonna do that. I think it would be nice to wrap this around. So you have nice covered. Yep, I'm gonna do that. That's cool. Now, do I want to overlap these? Let me see how much. Well, I don't want it too much. That's not nice. So how much do I want to overlap this? I think 1 inch or 1.5 inch. That's enough. I think if I cut this at 7, then that will be enough to use. Alright, then you still have a nice strip left. You always can use that in your... You also can make a belt out of this, so don't throw this away. You still can use this as a belt. You just fold it down like this and then you still can use it as a belt. Perhaps we're going to use that. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm going to do first the papers and then add this on. So it will be, well, I think it's no particular use of doing this first or that first, because we're still gonna use some ribbon over that. So let's just use this right away. So I'm gonna add all the way some double-sided tape. Perhaps it's better to use a thicker one. Not a thicker one, a wider one. But that's okay. Let's use, still have this little piece. Use what you have, girls. Just use what you have. You don't have to buy this. You don't need this. But for me, it's working a little bit faster. For you, not having too many long videos. Yep, and then one last piece that fits in between here, and then I'm all set. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Okay, peel this off. Peel it all off. And then of course just add it. Yes, okay, now I need some space, otherwise I have stick down everything. Okay, so how I'm gonna do this, I'm just gonna eyeball the middle, then I go down. Here we go. And I'm gonna turn this around it. And then we have, actually does not need it to have that tape already, but that's cool. We can, yeah, we just need new ones. Alright, peel this off, do exactly the same with that other tape, just pull and push it over it. Same thing on here. Just pull and squeeze it over, and then just make it nice and flat, and then you can push this nicely in, but there will be more in. That's why I made that opening wide enough already. Okay, let's go on this side, make sure everything is nice attached to your contact paper. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, and then I forgot that tape. Alright. Yep, here we go. Completely forgot. I am a strange person, I know. Again, I am gonna add some tape. Yeah, I'm a big fan of tape. Okay. And again, this is just before I forgot, and it was not needed to do that earlier, but that's my mistake. Here we go. Yeah, alright, so like I said, you just have to pull this a little in and it still can be nicely in and out. Move in and out. Cool. Alright. Wow, this is gonna be big. Wow, love it. Oh, I'm in love with this one. Yeah, that's a nice spine. Cool. Love it. Alright, so let's go to the front. I'm gonna flap this back. What do we want? Well, let me search for some papers. Okay, let's see. I have something in mind where I need that darker blue one. So I'm gonna open up my last package. And then I am gonna need this one. I totally believe it's an amazing one, and that's with the images. But I think we have used quite a lot of those images. So I am gonna see what I want to do with it. I'm not gonna make just a plain front. I want to do something different with it. Alright, so if I want to stay away at least 1 inch, then that means that I am gonna, if I cut this 10.5, will that be enough? Nope, that means that I'm gonna cut this at 11. Let's cut this at 11. Alright, I'm gonna cut this at 11 inches. Then I am gonna search for my pencil, and then I'm gonna cut this 1 millimeter shorter. Ta-da! Alright, that's what I need. Okay, now I'm gonna grab another piece that fits exactly the same one, and I want to have a lighter one. I want to have some contrast. You can use this one or this one. What do you want? I think this will be nice. Yes, I think this is too much of a contrast, so I think it's nice. Sorry if I go a bit too fast with all those big sheets. I'm so sorry. Do the best I can. Alright, so again 11 inches with one big one. And then I'm gonna make this the same size. Here we go. Alright, now that means I have 2 exactly the same pieces. Yes. Now, what I have in mind, what if we tear this piece till here and do exactly the same thing on this one? Alright, fingers crossed for that. What am I gonna do? Yes, I'm gonna try something out. Okay, clean up a bit of my tools that's laying here everywhere, because I needed the space in just a sec. But now we can place it all back. We don't need 2 scissors. Alright, this is better. This is way better. Okay, cool. Now the first thing that I'm gonna do, fingers crossed for this, guys. I do think that we need a bigger one. I don't think that I have a bigger ruler. Well, then I have to make it in 2. Alright. What if I add 2? Okay. Yeah. How can I do this in a correct way? I want to go from here till, let's make a line. Perhaps that's better. There we go. So on this line I want to tear my paper. Alright. Fingers crossed, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm just gonna place my ruler against this one. Yes, and then I just can't tear this. I have no clue, can I? Just a sec. I'm just gonna make a nice little start. I don't know if that's needed, but perhaps it's easier to do that. Alright, so I made a little start. So I can pull this now. Oh, I'm super excited. Now, make your ruler go down along that line. There we go. that worked perfect. Alright, that's cool. That's cool, that's cool. Alright, cool. Did I say that it's cool? Let's do that same thing on the other side with these papers. Yep. Let's go all the way down. Take your time for this also. Okay, I'm going to make a little start on here. Yep. There we go. Then go down. Alright, that's cool. Okay, so we can use these two parts. Yep. And we can use on the other side these two. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That is clever, if I may say so. Ooh. Crazy, I know. Alright, so I am gonna smooth these edges really nice and big time. And when I'm done with that, I'm coming back to you and I'm gonna see how these fits. I think we need a little edge in between. Not sure if we can use that book page. That's of course not wide enough, but we can do something. We can do something with it. Alright, I'm gonna do this without you. Then I'm coming back. Alright, I'll come back. Okay guys, let's see how we can add this. So I already cut a few of those strips, 1/2 inch. So let's see how we can add this. Yeah, this is the first one. So this is going to be right here. Okay, and then this right here, but I just like having a little edge in between, just a little piece, just a little. So what I'm gonna do is, I think that's the best way to do it. No clue, but I'm just gonna try. I always just gonna try. Yep. I'm gonna add this strip. I'm gonna be long enough, so I'm just gonna add this just to see a little of that strip. Just so it's gonna be little squares. That's the best way that I can explain it. And yes, this is not long enough, but we have another strip. Okay. And then she was quiet. Yes. Cool. Now I I know this, we don't have to be, I even did not go all the way. Ooh, my mistake. This one I did. My mistake, but I think this is still pretty nice. Now, let's see. Do we want this to overlap? So it's in between. Just gonna talk to myself, guys. Guys, I do not like that this is not completely all the way. I need a little extra. My mistake, but always fix things if you are not satisfied with. Okay, move this around. I just did not, and this is going to be so small that I not even think that I can make it a little larger. Wait just a sec. I think that is better. Yep. Now it is. Okay, so I think that I first go glue down the bottom of this, and then I'm just gonna see how far this comes and how far that I need to cut right here, the points off. What do you say? Yep, I think that's the best way to do it. So I'm gonna add some tape. And the reason why I use some tape is because it's going to be nice and flat right away. That's why I love to use tape. Okay, peel it off. Here we go. Still need glue, of course. We still need glue. The tape is just to give it an easier glue down. Okay. Now I'm gonna start right here in the corner. Then I go down. Just that little black edge. Here we go. Here we are. Push it down. Yes, and now I'm just gonna put this in the corner, and I'm just going to see how much this is needed to cut down. Alright, this is just a little spot. Then I go back again, start in the corner, watch down, and then watch here to the left. Okay. Put some tape on and glue it on. Glue it on. Are we still having fun? Are we ladies having fun? I know I am. Oh, love making the covers. That makes it all, that's, yeah, I always say that's the cherry on the cake. If your cover is good, then the rest is also good. But yeah, I know already that I made quite nice pages, so I am already so proud of this album. Wow, love it, love, love, love it. Love working every minute on it. I love having my weekends, but I always think, oh God, I wish that it was Monday. Can you believe that? Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, you can. I am in an amazing position that I can make this hobby yeah, such as big as it already is. That I can spend so much time on my hobby. And yes, ladies, it's still a hobby. It still is. If it wasn't, then I don't think that I would spend so much time on it. I think here is just a little tape that was on, which shouldn't have been there. Yeah. Now you would say, why did she tear that paper down? Why not cut? Well, I think you could cut it instead of tearing it down. I think it's the same outcome. But now you do see, I'm going to show you closer by. Now you do, oh, sorry if I winkle too much. Now you do see that little tear down. I think it's a little more grungy looking. Alright guys, so what do you think? Oh my goodness, I never did this before, but I love it. Love, love, love how this turns out. It's funky and yeah, I love the contrast for it. Alright, so I'm gonna do the back exactly the same thing, only then with the other way around, of course. The other way around. So that means that this comes down and this goes up. Yeah, so it's the same thing, but again I'm gonna add my strip on here, do exactly the same thing. So I'll be back in just a minute. Oh my gosh, can you tell me how much I am in the mood? I am in the mood. I am in the mood. Ah, crafting can people make happy. Happy, happy, happy. Okay, let's see if we can add some nice ribbon. Alright, what I did, you see, that was first white and now I smoothed it with some ink. So I first put it down on some paper and I just smoothed it with the complete ink pad, and then I go over it with the sponge. That makes it a nice greedy, not a greedy, a dirty look. Alright, so I'm gonna apply, I did apply some, let me see if I can push this out, not out, peel this off. Yeah, it's getting here. Alright, now I'm not gonna use only tape, I'm also gonna use some hot glue. Just to be sure that it will fit and stay on the spot that I want. Alright, let's go under. Just apply around it. Oh, this is gonna be fat, 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 fat. Okay. That's the first one, and I'm gonna use this one. Love this one. Yes. You also can use this blue one if you like that better. I'm not. I'm gonna use this one. Also, you can use this one if you want. Just what you want to use, but I'm gonna use this one. Choices. Okay. Peeling off takes more time. Ah. Alright. Come on. Is that good tape? It is good tape, but it's difficult to peel it off. Let's try the other side. Perhaps that I have more luck with that. Come on, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, and my fingers are so dirty from all the ink. Good heaven. Go away. Just can't. Oh, where was the other one? Thought I had another one. Let's see if I can manage this one better. I think it's the reason because I know you are all watching. I know it's that you are watching me. Look the other way around so I can peel this off. Did you all looking the other way around? Did you? More. I can't get it off. This is good tape. It's too good tape. Alright guys. You get the picture what I'm trying to do here. But it's just not coming off. Alright, I'm gonna do this without you. I'm getting nervous. Okay guy, I managed it. I managed to add finally the pieces on. Now I already have a little tryout that I did on the cover, but I know I can't wait to do that, but it will be not handy if I'm gonna work on the inside, so I will leave that. But just to make sure that you want to save some things, so this is the meaning. So I'm going to use those two images, which I use some book page, some white and some printables to layer those a little bit. So the meaning is that I'm going to quite do this in the middle, trying. Then I'm going to I have cut out this piece, so this is going to be on the bottom. We still have that little cat that we perhaps can put on this side or on here, so it will be a little more popping up on the lighter background, something like that, or underneath, something like this, could be, just possible. And then I am gonna add my flower thing that I have sorted out for these colors. I think that will be the perfect fit, so I'm not gonna know, perhaps this needs a little higher. So I'm just gonna try things out and see what's nice, but I already think it's nice because I already tried it out in just a sec. So this is the meaning that we are gonna do when this is all on. So something like that, and then still add some brown on it here and there. What do you think? I think it looks lovely. Love it. Something like this. What do you say? Something like that. Perhaps this one on top. I don't know just yet, but this is kind of a dry tryout. So this is gonna be a little, yeah, I think I'm gonna use this. So first of all, I am gonna push this all back in my bag, and then I go further with what I was doing. Alright, so put this all back in before, because I definitely want to do this later. There was something rolling off. Here it is. Alright, so I am gonna do this on a later stage. So keep your flowers away, keep your images away that I'm gonna use on the top page. But for now, it's done for decoration. So what do you think? So we added that lace, and yeah, I love it. Don't know if I'm gonna put something on the side, perhaps a nice image or something, I don't know, perhaps. Oh, this one will be nice. But anyway, that we can do later on. But now we need to go to the inside. So see you next time. Bye bye. Okay, before we go to the last pages, I want to decorate this with some black. I always like to do that. So I'm just gonna grab some black pages and I'm gonna add that on the white spot. So let me cut first the paper, because I don't think, well, this might work. So I'm gonna add another one in between. So why am I always don't find my tape? Oh, goody, goody, goody. Alright, so I'm gonna attach three, well, yeah, there are three of those pages that I'm gonna add to each other. There we go. Because 2 is not enough, of course. So I'm gonna add 3 pages on each other. There you go. Cheese is getting hot upstairs during the day. Only today and tomorrow are 2 days that are really back in the hotness. And this morning it went perfectly fine, but now, okay, I don't want this to be in those grooves, so I'm gonna cut the sides off. There we go. Sorry for the noise. Okay, let's check it out. Check it out. Bubbly, 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 bubbly. Yes. By the way, I put another light on my left side. That other lamp did fall too many times and the lights did not work that pretty anymore. Actually, I was really fond of that lamp, so that is not nice. But not nice things happens. Yes, okay. Yeah, I think this is wide enough. I think I can add this with a little wiggling. Alright, so I'm gonna add this. Don't forget to put your tape off. And so this takes a while. So I'm gonna leave you. Yes, I am. because otherwise my videos are going to be way too long. I'm gonna come back when I am going to do those 2 increase things. Alright, I put my papers on. Now it's the time to make sure that your glue is getting everywhere. And remember, this is just a base for your underground. So we're gonna add some papers on, but especially here with that ribbon and here in between. If that is the postman, it has a terrible timing because I can't quit now. I need to focus. And I have to go, I think. I'm gonna look who's there because I really need to see if that's the postman. Still waiting on some parcels that has the wrong addresses on. Okay, but it's not that bad blocking. But I'm gonna have a look. Just a sec. Alright guys, false alarm. It was a geocacher on our catch. The gnome catch. Okay, so this is drying. And it's almost drying, I believe. We can go to, and you better push right here on that ribbon so it stays there. Can you believe I'm very nervous? I am. Can you believe that? I received some packaging from a far away country and they put wrong addresses on. Oh my goodness, they totally mix up all the addresses, and I still miss 2 boxes. So oh my goodness, and the first 3 I believe, there was just 1 with the correct address on. So oh my goodness, I am, yeah, furious is a big word, but yeah, I'm a little disappointing. So I was very surprised that those other 2 boxes, well, 1 had the correct address on, but the other 2 were definitely not the correct addresses on. So I was very happy that we had a good postman. But now I'm still missing 2 parcels. So I really hope that they still come. Okay, so here it is with that. So now you know why we need a big opening in here, because those paper needs to go somewhere. Okay, flip it over and just find your next one. Just do this easily, not pushing too hard, otherwise your paper will tear, and we don't want that. And just easily push it in here. Yeah, and then when you are done, this way, then you still can add, if you want, some extra glue underneath here, if you want, if it's needed. I don't know if needed, but I'm just gonna try things out because I definitely want this to be stick down. So I'm just gonna give this a nice push. Yep, I am. I'm gonna let that dry. Gonna see if that is needed. I don't think it's too much needed, but perhaps certain areas we love to keep this in one spot. Okay, just making sure that everything is nicely attached, otherwise you can put a little clamp on that and let it dry nicely in the corners. Okay, let's see on the other side. Oh, I think I'm just gonna add a clamp on here and a clamp on here and a small one on here, and then I'm just gonna let it dry. It's almost time to cook dinner also, so it's a good time to leave you all and let this dry. Alright, let it dry, let it dry. And then on here there will be that hinge, but we first go to the last pages. So I will see you later on, and otherwise tomorrow or the day after, or I have no clue. Gonna clean up this mess, and I'll be seeing you back in a moment. Alright, bye bye. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a big thumbs up if you like this video. Bye bye.